It's a lot. And that story with The Rock and Roman, it's tailor made. It's set up. It's right there. I'm sorry, Cody. We can that Cody Randy, that might be the Mania match. If I had to make a match for Cody at Mania, I would do the Randy match because that story, and that's a lot of time too to tell that story. God damn! Now that you said that, that's like 6 months especially where they going with KO and everything.
Mm-hmm. I I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like Cody versus Randy is more of a Royal Rumble title match type of vibe, more
Okay,
so
so
than a Mania.
so you say that. So what will you have Cody doing at Mania then?
And I've been thinking about this ever since. I was like, if it's gonna be Rock and Roman, what is there for Cody?
Hmm.
And that's the problem. They don't know how to make a bad guy anymore for whatever reason in WWE besides Roman Reigns. Cody hosting Mania as champion. I-
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, bring back Vince. If this is what they doing to the champion, bro.
I've been telling y'all that a minute ago.
Hold on. Y'all don't remember Cody just said recently if the fans really knew what he was
Yeah.
supposed to do at 40, we would riot. Like he
Yeah.
said that.
Yep.
No, but
So
Cody also wasn't the champion at that time. Right now, Cody is the champion, which is like when you look at it, there's not even like an interesting match for him to have. Like who on the roster makes it for an interesting match with Cody right now for the title?
The only one is, and a lot of people, the match that keeps getting brung up is Randy. And like I understand it's not the match that it's not the the WrestleMania. Well, in comparison to the Rock and Roman, obviously,
Mm.
it's not the big WrestleMania match. But as far as what we can see in the landscape right now, that's probably the biggest match right now because of
Let
the
me
history and stuff.
let me ask you this: what's a bigger match at WrestleMania?
Hmm.
CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, or Cody versus anybody else on the roster?
Oh, Punk and Seth. Yeah.
And Cody is the champion. And the CM Punk and Seth feud would be so big and major that they wouldn't even need a title for that shit to be a main event anywhere. That shit could main event a whole night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like it's really an epidemic in the WWE with not being able to make a bad guy.
It is. Trust me, especially on SmackDown. Especially on SmackDown. Niggas got Solo running shit and Solo, come on, man. Like Solo is like ending the shows off on top with the posing. Like it's Solo Sokoa is ending the shows on Fridays with his hands up. Like he the nigga. Like, bro, like that's how bad it is. Like, and we laughing, but like I'm dead serious right now. That's the state we're in right now. But it's like 6 months is a long time as far as especially where they are with the Kevin Owens and where they headed towards now.
Mhm.
At Survivor Series, it might be KO, Cody, and Orton. Like that's if you like, you might got to throw Orton in there with the whole situation with right now. So we can't hold off on that for so long.
Yeah. And you know this all started with like, you know, bloodline topic, but it really goes to show like I don't know. I don't know how this shit is gonna be interesting moving forward. And to be honest, the only thing that like has me like keeping hope alive is just waiting for the Netflix deal to start. I don't know why, but I'm just like, yo, hopefully once this shit goes on Netflix, you know, things start clicking and they start activating whatever actual plans they have. But I'm telling you, as of right now, like the bloodline stuff is us just waiting every week for us to see the shit that we want, and then that because they're drawing it out like that, you're just waiting for the next week and shit like that. And I'm like, there's gonna be a point where nobody cares anymore, and that's when they're gonna bring out The Rock again.
That's all it is, though. That's all it is. It's just buying time.
Mhm.
Buying time, trying to build it up. Because we all know the major pit stops we got to get to. Next up, War Games. So now we got to fill in that time so we get the War Games. You know what I'm saying? It's that game they're playing with it.
Mhm.
So, hey, I'm here for it. Big shouts out to Braun Breaker. You know what I'm saying? 2 times. Black Announce Table alumni. Do your thing. Keep racking up these titles. You the future of this shit. Shouts out to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. Jey Uso, we know what it is, man. The overachiever Jey Uso. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? He deserved those 28 days, I think it was, as IC champion. I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the cards. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in like the cards for him to be IC champion. But as far as his work and him getting over like that, I'm pretty sure that was a low reward.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Here, take this, and then we can add it into the story. Cool. I love it. It fits all of it works. It works. We get to the point where we need to get to. Paul Heyman gonna come back and just hold belts, I guess. Well, there's no belts to hold because the there's no belts in this. The Bloodline 2.0, they're gonna lose them tag team titles too, because Jey Uso gonna cost them
Mm.
in a couple weeks whenever that match comes, whenever they finish their tournament on SmackDown to
I
get
didn't even think about that. That's pretty funny.
like ain't gonna be no belt. So Paul Heyman, you just gonna be there looking at Roman. So shouts out to you.
Listening to the Black Announce Table.
I like your guys' style.